What a contrast at Minardi, though. They arrive at their sponsor's home on the back of a magnificent Melbourne weekend, but a reality check for them at Sepang. Mark Webber spinning in the first practice session, and the Minardi Acertec engine fading away after that. Still, though, a warm glow at Minardi after their miracle in Australia.
It may only have been a fifth place, but for Mark Webber, Paul Stoddart and the little Minardi team, the Australian race result was as good as a win, even if fate did play a part.
People will say we were lucky, and I'll just agree with them. But I think that's what makes Formula One so special, because really, that's what it's all about. Anything can happen in Formula One, in the famous words of someone we both know, it usually does. And, you know, we proved that.
For us to finish the race and to get 2 points, I mean, there's no question that we're very lucky, but you still got to get to the finish, and it's not easy in Grand Prix racing these days, and we pulled it off, and it is a special moment for me, no question about that.
Melbourne was just a dream for me. Australia, Melbourne, Mark's Australian, first Grand Prix debut. If you wrote a fairy tale script, you wouldn't have added into it all of the things that happened to us, not just on the Saturday and Sunday, but indeed throughout the week from our arrival the previous Sunday right up until we left on the Wednesday.
It's just such a great injection of energy in terms of, you know, result. That's what we all come here for, to try and get results like that. So it's great for the boys. I mean, they're here so fired up, and we'll run on that for the next few races. But we don't want to rest on our laurels. We want to try and finish some more races and do well, and we think we can.
A lot of Minardi's budget comes from Malaysian sponsors, and here in Kuala Lumpur the focus has inevitably shifted to local boy Alex Yoong.
Generally it's been quite good, you know. I mean, people have been coming up to me and saying congratulations and wishing me luck and stuff. So that's been really good. I suppose coming from the last race in Australia and seeing how much support Mark got, yeah, I feel the press could have been a bit more supportive. I think, you know, Formula One is still quite new here, and they have unrealistic expectations, say. I think that generally the press here think that because we finished 5th and 7th the last race, we'll be on the podium this race.
In reality, we need something to level the field. Now, I don't always want it to be an accident. I'd be more than happy to see the clouds open up like they did this time last year here, and it just throws that degree of unpredictability into the race. And when you are competing at the back of the grid, you need things like that to happen, because you do profit from the mistakes of others or from good luck. Maybe it won't be our turn. Maybe it'll be us that go out next time. But that's, as I said before, it's what makes it so exciting.
Try in Malaysia at the moment. Webber and Alex Yoong 21st and 22nd in morning practice. But you mentioned Minardi and Australia, Tony, and everyone just smiles.
Well, we all love the underdog, and it was a fantastic fairy tale, as they said. But there's a couple of things there. Webber went through that race in a lot of pain in Australia. The seat wasn't fitting him in quite well. He's got a bit of back trouble here. Alex Yoong, obviously the hero in Malaysia, the very first time he's raced in Malaysia, the very first time for a Malaysian Grand Prix driver. 52,000 ticket sales so far, up on last year of 30,000. So let's hope they really get behind the young Malaysian driver.
Yeah.